Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have a brand spanking new, very cool looking knife from CDC, the crispy donut community, baby. And I hope you're having a fan-freaking-tastic day. And by the way, this is a collab with Blade Binge. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Blade Binge, I'll put a link in the description. People that go and sell their knives on the secondary market, you could buy and sell, and it's like the best place ever. If you want to know more about it, come and check out the live stream every Friday night. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We talk about Blade Binge. You'll learn more about it there amongst all the other stuff that you ever see on my channel, including knives like this. This is the CDC Hansen Dark Mode WXL, baby. Wow, that was a lot of words. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. What's it called? Vertical. No. Horizontal. No. Yeah, vertical. No. What's the catty corner? There we go again. I'll think of it in a minute. It has very nice milling. This is titanium, by the way. Has some nice pop. I like the accents. This does have cage ceramic ball bearings and a fixed pivot, which is very nice. Very, very nice. And I'm not going to take off this protector because this knife isn't mine. I'm just checking it out. This is a frame lock, and wow. You know, of all the colorways, I think that's about as close as good as you can get for colorways. And the jimping, look out the jimps. Very nice jimping. If you want aggressive jimping, CDC or Crispy Donut Community, yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like. They do excellent jimping. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, mamacita. Would you look at that? Now that is an everyday carry folding pocket knife if I've ever seen one. And by the way, Blade Binge, which I was talking about, you know, I'm kind of giving them a shout out. They're a part of the knife community, and that's where people, like, if you have 2 or 3 knives that you want to sell, that's where you sell them, and you don't have to worry about like meeting someone in the Walmart parking lot or something like that. But before I digress, I'm here to talk about this knife. Let's look at this. This has S90V blade steel. So no messing around on the blade steel. Jimping back here, jimping up here. You talk about a utility knife. Oh, I would love to do some cutting with this. I'm allowed to cut paper, but I'm just not going to mess with it. I mean, I'll tell you about the action and the ergos and all that here in just a minute. So let's check out the lockup. The lockup is good on it. How about the centering? Oh man, it's smooth too. Yeah, the blade is absolutely centered. And let's see, it's not a reversible clip. You do have a place for a lanyard right there. Let me give you a quick numbers game here. From tip to tip, this bad boy is 7.5 inches long. It has a 3.2 inch blade. The HRC is 62. And let me see here. How much is the handle? The handle's coming in right at about 4.2 and a half, almost 4.3 inches for your handle. And the blade height, since we're looking, and I'll be very careful not to mess up the blade, is about 1.1 inches tall. And I know there's a lot of you that are just like me. You're like, hey, dude, tell me the weight. Give me more specs. I think the specs are fun. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the specs? Do they matter to you at all? Like how long the knife is, how big it is? I mean, because I tell you about the action and the ergos, right? So this is coming in just shy of 4 ounces, not 3.94 ounces. I like to know the numbers because it tells me a lot about a knife, especially, you know, how thick the blade is, things like that. And then during the live stream, if you want to know, you know, how thick is the blade stock or what is it behind the edge? That's the kind of stuff that we do all night long during the 4-hour live stream. And we give away some really cool knives. Now, let me give you a couple quick size comparisons now that I have it back on the table. And I'm going to put up the Civivi Elementum button lock. So look at that. We're just at a slight angle, so it's going to be askew just a little bit. And then, you know, I got to put up the QSP Penguin because everybody should have a Penguin, right? So there's the Penguin. We have a Penguin and an Elementum sandwich. It's right in that medium size category. Let me put up, actually, I have a couple ideas. Let me do a Spyderco sandwich here real quick. There's the Spyderco Para 3 and the Paramilitary 2, pivot to pivot, as good as I can get. Does that give you a better idea? Now, there's 2 more here that just popped in my mind that I thought would be interesting. First of all, here is the full-size Kaiser Sheepdog. So there's a sheepy dog, and then I wanted to get this one out, the Spyderco Yojimbo. So there we go. So if you like this Wharncliffe style blade and you have a Yojimbo, this might be a really good complement to it. This actually, I think, really complements both of these knives. Ooh, yeah, I like it. You're gonna like the way it looks. Fun fact, did you know bulls can't see red? Bulls and other cattle are colorblind to red. I did not know that. That means when the bull is going after the matador, he's not going after the cape, he's probably going after the movement as the matador whips it around. So I found that very interesting. Tell me what you think about that. All right, so let's check out the action and the ergos. My hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And let's check out the ergos. Okay, so it feels good. No hot spots. And let's see. Ooh, nice aggressive jimping. Whew, they have probably some of the most aggressive jimping. I wouldn't mind if CDC would dial back the jimping just a hair. And that's coming from me, the Jimpmeister. So pushing down in the push cut fashion, I am feeling, what am I feeling back here? I am feeling that pocket clip is getting into my palm just a little bit. The pocket clip and the jimping are a little bit sharp if you're gonna really be bearing down and trying to do something hard. Now, if you're holding it like this in the hammer grip, that is comfortable. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. And I do love the utilityness of it, that you can go like this and cut into packages. You can get up here and do a little pinch grip, just getting inside of those packages, just like that. Oh yeah, this is my style of blade. This is what I like. Now, can I choke up? I guess you could. If you're just doing some light cutting, maybe you can just choke up just a little bit with the tip of your finger, but it's going to put you right there next to the heel, so I'd be careful about doing that. Now, let's see about the action. Oh, yeah. It's just as smooth as I would expect. It's drop shutty. Let's see. So that's nice. I like it when I can drop it and let it hit my thumb, and it's past the detent ball, and then I can just let gravity take its course. Reverse flick? Oh, yeah. The reverse flick's money, so you have a fuller thumb studs. And, oh, okay, so we have some nice jimping on that flipper. I do love a flipper. A little bit of jimping. So you have, that's good. The reverse flick, the fuller is a little soft. I wouldn't mind if that fuller was a little more grabby. See how it's softened in there? But reverse flicking off of that thumb stud is easy to do. And yeah, I think I did tell you, this is S90V blade steel, baby. So, you know, what do I think about this knife? I had this knife out on the live stream last week, playing around with it, messing around with it. And I was like, you know, I still need to make a video on it so the masses get to see it, because, you know, only a few hundred people come and hang out at the live streams and get the free stuff and talk about things and stuff and knives and gear. But, you know, I don't have any really nitpicks or complaints about this knife, considering the style of the blade and what you get. You're going to get a smile. So like me, if this was mine and I was going to sharpen it, I would just put some painter's tape right along there so I wouldn't bring that smile any further up onto that plunge grind. But this is a fantastic looking knife. All you lanyard lovers, you can put a lanyard in there, but the action, the ergos, everything about it is nice. The only thing that I would nitpick really would be a little aggressive on the jimping, and then maybe give me a little bit sharper, fuller. That's just nitpicking. Look at that. This is the way I open my knife a lot of times when I'm just using it slowly. If I'm gonna, you know, a little tactical Dorito bag opener, just swing. I love cutting through that Mylar, by the way. It's something satisfying. Cut through a Cheeto bag or something like that, and there's no snags, and it just glides right through it. Oh, and if it doesn't, then I have to sharpen my knife. I have to either sharpen it or strop it. And that's more stuff that we'll talk about on the live stream, is stropping and sharpening knives. But if you're not subscribed, if you want to know when the live stream is going to happen, make sure you subscribe and hit notifications. If you don't have notifications enabled, YouTube will not tell you that the live stream is about to start, and you want it to. It'll let you know a half an hour before it's going to happen. So let me know what you think about the new Hansen W dark mode that you can get at Blade Binge. Is this the kind of knife you like? Do you like knives like this? And do you like milling? Oh, that milling pattern. What is that? I can't think of the word. But tell me what you think about this, and then go watch this video, or you might like that one. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.